We are going to create a cone with oil pastels, and I'm going to show you how to add the value and make sure that you show a good transition of values with the colors. Similar to what I have here with the sphere. The light source is going to be coming from the top right. That means that this part of the cone is going to be the lighter value, and it's gradually going to get darker as it goes to the left. I have chosen 3 colors, a dark blue, a light blue, and a gray. I'm going to start with my middle color like I always do, and I'm going to do my first layer. I'm going to turn my paper a little bit. Very lightly, and I'm shading with the shape. A cone is rounded, it's not flat. Your lines of your shading with the oil pastels need to be curved. Otherwise, you will flatten your image and it won't look like it has the volume that it needs to. The whole idea of using value, the lights and the darks, is to create a 3-dimensional image on a 2-dimensional surface, and that creates the illusion of it. Alright, I have my medium value. Now I'm going to come in on my darker side and just put a line here and add in my darker blue, making a nice edge, and then I'm going to pull my dark blue into my medium blue, still shading with the shape, very important. And you have to take your time. You don't want to rush it, because with oil pastel you can't erase, and you want to make sure that you know where you're going to place the colors to avoid making too many mistakes. Alright, I'm going to go back and I'm going to add in my more medium value. And I do not want to see where the one value ends and the other begins. And I call it pulling the color through by layering. I'm going to put my darker one in here, and I'm pulling it through, lightening up on the pressure. It's all about pressure. And then I'm going to put in my lighter value, which is my light gray. I'm saving my whites and my blacks for last, because those will be my brights and my darks. There we go. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull this lighter value through again. And now I'm going to continue to work on this later, but I want to show you that here, this white, look at that. It really brightens it up, and I'm just going to blend in that bright edge, just like that. And maybe there's a little bit of a highlight over in here. Beautiful. Now, if I want to, I can take my black and I can add just a little bit to that back edge. You don't want to do too much because you don't want it to overpower. So I'm just going to add a little bit. Again, going with the shape and pulling it through very light. You lessen up on the pressure and pull the black through, and then you can go back in. I'm going to go underneath, because when you have something sitting on a surface, it creates shadow. And I'm going to create my cast shadow of my cone with my black. And I can add in some of the blue because it will transfer the color in the shadow. And I can continue to work with it to keep on layering.